Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another unboxing for Black Rose Wars Rebirth. This is for the stretch goal Kickstarter stuff. I'll eventually link to GameFound, but the stretch goal content from the campaigns. So yeah, this is what's really neat is they put it in one big giant box with 6 mini expansions. So each one kind of like works the same way as the previous like retail expansions do. Same size boxes. They almost all have at least one mage in them. Plus then they have maybe a spell school of cards, or they'll have an avatar, or some other cool mechanic of the game. The box is also referred to as, so we can get this to focus, is ROTAS. Or ROTAS, which is the first name on there. So I don't know, it might be Italian. I'm not sure. I know it's Sador, which is the first one, which is the stretch goal box for the name of the original Black Rose Wars game. So Rebirth is ROTAS. It's kind of fun that it's going in backwards order. So I don't know if we'll get the other ones in there or if they are references to some of the other games or not. But yeah, it's a pretty cool big box. It stores all your things. It would almost have been neat if we would have had another box like this to hold the other campaigns. There are 3 more boxes that were the regular goals. And then, like, with a couple of smaller ones, would have been kind of neat if you just would have been able to, like, slide, like, the Apocalypse box in there and then, you know, like, something else, you know, then, like, one of the other ones. And then have, like, this. You could have had, like this one, like, other expansions, and then, like, even, like, the core set. Yeah, there's a really neat pictures on there. Otherwise, it's just a Black Rose. I don't think there's anything different on the bottom. Nope. So yeah, we'll hop through all 6 of these expansions. There's a picture on the inside, which is really cool. So this is just, I'm gonna flip these all around. And we'll have the 6 of them. Last Dynasty, Northwings, Antiquities, Once Upon a Time, Silk Road, and Madness. So, let's go ahead and hop into these. Alright, welcome to Madness Part 2. Part 1, if you missed it, we went over the brand new hero, Lengflow 2, or the second, as well as the new Chaos spell group. So if you want to check that out, go back, check out Part 1. This one we are going to look over the brand new room as well as the brand new avatar. And our avatar is Rubido. So there's, of course, his miniatures. We got brand new Knight, which is going to come in and do some stuff. But before we jump into his deck, let's look at our brand new room. So I love these new rooms. They're like replacement rooms for the other ones. The Sacrificial Altar of Madness. This will replace the gray Sacrificial Altar. If you like, just it's an alternate one. It says, one room away, convert 1 instability, and then convert 1 damage. Cool. And if this gets repaired, we have this Sacrificial Altar. Yeah, let's say someone's going to trip and sacrifice themselves that way. There's not even a staircase into this doorway. So that's interesting. And then our Rebirth ability is Sacrificial Altar. Any room, convert to, and then convert to instability and convert to health. So that's pretty fun. Extra different thing. It's one thing I like about these, the ROTAS stretch goal expansions, is we're getting all these extra rooms. It's just, hey, 1 room of each color for a different effect. It just kind of can change up the game that much. Cool. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and head into look at our brand new avatar, which is Rubido, who just has the Dominion ability. He has 11 health, 2 attack, and 2 movement. So he has this activated ability. It says, reveal 1 card from the command deck of the current moon, and resolve its effect associated with the element of the card as indicated below. Then place the card at the bottom of the command deck. Interesting. So he's going to use earth, fire, and water elements to do stuff. And it's kind of neat because they have all the spells on these command cards that are meant to look a lot like the Mage spell cards for different effects and stuff. So it's kind of cool we have something that actually interacts with this. And it just goes back to the bottom of the deck so it doesn't get used. So if he has an earth one, it converts 1 instability in that room. If it's a fire, it converts 1 health on each mage, and if it's a water, it puts 1 damage to each mage. So he's doing a lot of converting, though. So then he has his priorities there, so let's jump in and take a look at his stuff. So his domination skill, or sorry, dominion skill, just means when he's activating a cell, you not be placed there. You not activate it in his cell, you'll place him in the Black Rose room. His priorities are, for priority 1, he's going to target a mage with the most damage, then the closest mage, then the mage with the most rose points, and then the mage with the most trophies. For priority 2, he's going to target the room with the most models, the room with the most instability, the closest room, and the mage with the most mages. So yeah, one's going to attack lots of targets, the other one's going to attack the room with the most people in it. So he's just trying to take everybody out. That's all he's trying to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at his command deck. And like all the other avatars, the effects start kind of repeating themselves, especially for the physical activities, so I probably won't read all of them. Alchemic Energy, priority 1, move towards the target. His spell. So in here it's going to show it's the water element. Heal 2 damage on himself. Remove the rightmost instability in the target room. If he does, activate his ability and then draw a new card. Interesting, because he might have to remove his own. I wonder, like, the rightmost in the room. So he placed it one from here. So is he going to place one from there and then remove his own? Interesting. Destruction. I didn't know if at any point I didn't realize it made a difference where you placed the cubes as long as they were placed in there. But I guess apparently now it does. Moves towards the target. His spell is converts 1 damage and then performs an attack on that target. He has a trap though. Places 1 instability in a room for each damage suffered, and then he heals 1 damage on himself. Alteration. Move 2, or priority 2, and then move towards the red room. Places 2 instability, converts 1. For each instability that cannot be placed, the effect. Activate the target room without producing any effects. If he does, draw and resolve the quest of the current moon. Nice, so he's going to place some, and then he's going to confirm. And if it's full, he gets to gain some extra points. Dark Serum. Heal 2 damage, place 1 instability in a room for each damage that cannot be healed, so he's at full health. Activate and then draw another command card. Place 1 instability in a room for each damage suffered, and then heal a damage. Raw Explosion. Inflict 2 damage. There's no model. If no model is defeated, do this effect. Do this activating effect. And then you just move towards the yellow room. Fire Jet. Activates ability. Priority 1. The target to move 1 of their own instabilities from 1 space if they do not perform an attack against the target. Oh, interesting. So you can basically gain control or threaten to beat them up. Target mage who has inflicted damage. Ignore 2 damage, inflict 1 damage for each effect. Each damage ignored by this effect. Glacial Aura. Move towards the target. Priority 1, perform an attack on the target and move. He's like one of the few guys who's just like straight up just trying to attack you all the time. Usually they're always trying to go like different schemes by placing tokens or placing the tools and all this. And he's kind of going more back to like all the expansion ones all had tools they place which they utilize. He's just like, nope, I'm just attacking you and trying to defeat you. Target the mage has inflicted damage, ignore 2, and inflict 1 damage for each ignored damage. Redox, move towards the target. Priority 1, inflict 1 damage, target loses a rose. Trap, place 1 instability in a space for each suffered, and then heal 1 damage. Seismic, or seismic, probably. Inflict 1 damage to each mage from the target. Inflict 3 damage to invocation from the target. If no model is defeated, use his effect. And then the last one for the first phase is a Cleric Shock. Moves towards the target. Performs an attack on the target and moves to the target 1 space. Defense is target the mage who has inflicted damage, ignore 2, inflict 1 damage for each damage ignored. Very simple, very simple. But again, I think it's kind of like an upgraded, like if they didn't have the possessed in the base game, I think this would have been the guy they would have picked. Vigor. Moves towards the target, heals 3 damage on himself, removes the rightmost instability in the target room. If he does, activates and draws a card. Lethal Push. Moves the target with 1 speed. Speed plus 1 towards the target. Oh, moves with 1 speed. Oh, nice. He gets 1 additional. Converts 1 damage, performs an attack with plus 1 on the target. Places 1 instability, and heals 1 on himself. Activate. Flood. Moves towards the green room. Place 2, convert 2 instability, activate target room without producing any effect. He does, draw and resolve 1 quest of the current moon. Armor of Mercury. Heals 2, places 3 instability in that room, activates. Place 1 instability in the room, for each damage suffered, heals 1 damage on himself. Steam Bomb. Priority 2, inflicts 3 damage, no mage was defeated, do his effect, and then he tries to move towards the gray room. Fireblade. 1 damage. Target can remove 1 of their own instability in room 0 if they do not perform an attack on the target. Protection. Target the mage has inflicted damage, ignore 3 damage, put 1 damage for each damage ignored. Freeze. Move towards target. Priority 1, performs an attack on the target and then draws a card. Protection. Target the mage who has inflicted damage or 3 damage, convert 1 damage for each damage ignored. Sublimate. Move towards the target. Priority 1, inflict 2 damage, target loses rose or trap. Places 1 stability in a space. For each damage suffered, heals 1 damage on himself. A lot of traps and protection on this guy. Landslide. Inflict 2 damage. Inflicts 1 damage to each mage. With 3 to each evocation. No Mage defeated, do his effect. And Marble. Move towards the target. Perform 1 attack with plus 1 on the target. The target moves 1. Target mage has been inflicted damage. Ignore 3 and convert 1 for each damage ignored. Cool. Alright, our third phase. We have the Yellow Moon. Full Moon. Thick Fluid. Moves towards the target. Heals 3 damage on himself. Removes the rightmost stability in target room. Activates and draws a card. Instinct. Move towards the target. Spell. Convert 2 damage. Perform attack with plus 2 on the target. Or trap. Place 3 instability. Heal 2 damage on himself. Activate. Still. Move towards the purple room. Converts 3 instability. Places 2. Activates target room. Draw and resolve the current quest. Crucible. Heal 2. Inflict 3 to each damage to each room 1 away. Place 3 damage in your instability in your space. Heals 2 damage. Desaturation. Inflicts 3 damage. No mage is defeated, do this effect. Activate and moves towards the purple room. Slash in the air. Activate. Target to move 1 of their own to move 1 of their own instability from 1 room away. If they do not, he performs an attack on them. Target mage has inflicted damage. Ignore 3 and then inflicts 3. Gelum. Move towards the target. Perform an attack on the target and draw a new card. Target the mage who has inflicted damage. Ignore 3 damage and converts 3. Frosting. Move towards the target. Instability, or sorry, not instability. Priority 1. Inflict 3 damage. Target loses a rose. For trap, place 3 instability. Heal 2 damage on himself. Activate. Fracture, puts 2 damage, puts 1 on each mage, puts 3 on each evocation. If no Mage is defeated, activate his ability. And the last one we have Metal Rain. Moves towards the target. Performs damage or attack with 2+2 attack on the target, moves it once. And then protection, target mage will inflict the damage, ignore 3, inflict 2. Cool. I would have thought, though, he would have had a way to summon, like, because we have Albedo in here, I thought maybe he had a way to summon him from the base set as an additional way to get him out. Or summon some constructs, or maybe something like that would have been kind of neat. I want to look at Rubido's ability again quick. So his activate one says, because he has a lot of these, he does a lot, especially if he doesn't defeat guys. Reveals one card from the command deck with a current moon and resolves it. So, are every single one of his one of those 3 spells? I would imagine they would have to be, but it doesn't mean they are. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so it's one of those 3 all the way through. So every time he does it, he's going to do one of these different things. Either he's going to convert an instability, convert a damage, or inflict the damage on an entire room. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. You can't really plan that one out, because again, he can't, it's an AI, so he's not going to plan very well for that. But the fact is, he can keep doing these over and over, and then he has a bunch of effects that are kind of like, you know, like with the converting and stuff. Like, either of the converts is basically like, if the mage gets defeated or the room gets rebirthed, he's hoping to have converted enough stuff to at least reap the rewards of that happening, even if he's not the one to finish it off. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, he just inflict a ton of damage on people, which is also fun. Awesome. That is what we have for this. This is a little bit shorter one here. But there we go. That's Magnus. So if you want to pick that up to get I think like an upgraded set, this is definitely the one you get. You get new chaos spells, plus a new room. Then you get upgraded Umbra, upgraded Cadaver, guy. So you get some of those guys, models that forgotten to help out. Plus we get the upgraded Albedo miniature. So that's fun as well. And I think Rubido is kind of like, if you beat the possessed, he seems too easy, or he's not, he get a little bit boring after a while. This may be like the logical next step up before you get to the other guys to start using all the tokens. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.